Hello, my name is Lindalll Farni and I'm an interior designer based in London. Now, I always wear black. I wear black all the time, every day, every evening when I go out, and it's something that people have started to notice, saying, why do you always wear black? Now, I have some very good reasons for this. Firstly, it's very slimming. It does make you look much thinner. Secondly, black goes with any other colour black. So if I'm wearing black, one black top, it goes with my black trousers, it goes with my black boots. I don't have to think. I can just put everything on and know that it matches. But the most important reason why I wear black is because as an interior designer, when I go into people's houses, they expect me to come in with a kind of a neutral background of I am not going to impose anything on them. And if I come in wearing a bright pink dress, they are going to immediately think, oh, I'm going to get a pink interior. And they start to really panic about it. So if I come in with a flowery dress, they think, oh my goodness, I'm going to get flowers. But if I come in with black, they don't think I'm going to get a black interior. They just see someone who's smartly dressed who is going to give them a nice design. And if you go to any interior design show, you will see all the designers, 95% of them, all wear black. Architects do exactly the same thing, and this is the reason why. Now, I do have a personal style of interior design that I personally like. And if you were to go onto my Pinterest account and have a look, you will see that style is very strong. I've got a very strong look of certain things that all go very well together. And it is a little bit influenced about how I dress, because I do like the combination of black, whites, greys, silvers. But that doesn't mean to say that everything I design is like that. And in fact, if I did design everything like that, I would probably get a little bit bored of it. So my life of design, actually I design interiors for people with bright pinks in it, with oranges, with reds. I do very soft and light interiors. I like extremes. I like the fact that I can go and design one thing for one person and something completely different for another. And if I was made to just do one kind of design, I would actually start to get a little bit bored of it. So for me personally, my style is very strong, but if I had to only do that all the time, I would probably come out of it quite quickly.
I guess I dress pretty scruffy. I always have. I probably always will. Yeah, I've always had holes in my clothes for some reason. I don't know why this is. I think I feel more comfortable with clothes that are old because they have a worn-in feel, and it's just it gives it more character as well as being comfy. And yeah, my design is probably quite neat. In terms of, yeah, I like rustic materials, but I don't think I'm quite, yeah, I don't think it reflects my clothes, no. Yeah, I wear black most of the time. I feel quite comfortable in black, but I don't really wear it because I'm a designer. I just wear it because I've always liked black. It has this association with designers wearing black. I think it's a little, yeah, it's uniform. You don't have to be uniform, just be yourself and wear whatever you want.
Because I know some people it sort of takes hours and hours, even every morning, which clothes you're going to wear, or maybe prepare night before. Or I do not tend to do that. I wouldn't. Sometimes I wear things and I don't even look at the mirrors and I just go out, which is not very self-conscious at all. But what I have in my wardrobe is what normally I designed or I made or I have, and they're all rather quite comfortable because mainly I do knitwear, and I have a couple of dresses, a couple of nice jackets, and in different, almost similar shades. So almost you don't have to style it; you just have to pick anything, and then it's comfortable and it's normally works. Or maybe put some jeans, or it depends where you're going, especially. I think naturally it is connecting to my personal style, because probably those clients approached me or chose me because of my style. I think if I were ask somebody to ask any sort of job, you find some connection, your personal connection anyway. So even the professional or personal, I think, yeah, there must be some connection. What you design and who you are.
Well, my sartorial style is very much in line with what we do in the studio, and then we tend to design interiors and product which are bold, functional, and inspiring. So when I open the wardrobe in the morning, or what I like to do, and by the way, it just comes naturally because this is where we are, this is how we are. I always trying to have a bit of fun and trying to match different colors, ties, accessories, jumpers, whatever, and I make sure in a very natural way that everything I wear is elegant, bold, a bit of fun, a bit of difference, and kind of all makes sense really. I think that the secret of every interior designer is to be really true with himself or herself, and make sure that whatever values you carry on in your life and your style, just be as natural as you can. I'm quite lucky that our brand values for the studio are actually the brand values that I carry out every single day. So that's why there's always going to be a different accessory or a different kind of. I love ties, for instance. So all my ties are very colourful and happy and different, and I just wear them with a smile. Otherwise, it just wouldn't be me and wouldn't be my studio really. It's an interesting question. I'm always trying to think who I'm going to face and what I'm going to say. I mean, for instance, this morning we presented a very kind of contemporary but at the same time retro scheme, and one of the sort of touches of colors in the living room was a very warm orange. So I'm wearing this warm orange knitted tie, which kind of says it all for the whole scheme. So it's one of my favorite ties, and by the way, it was really it kind of how can I say, it kind of closed the circle when we presented the living room fabric. So it's a very subtle but also kind of it's a kind of a tunneled way to come across and give a message to the client, potential or existing, that we want to give. So to get back to your questions, I usually try to wear an accessory or a color that somehow is either going to stand out from the crowd or from any other professional they might meet, or maybe it's going to have the same color that somehow I'm going to talk about it or present that day.